Atiawa Toa FM, it's 5 with Keisha and TikTok, of course, this month, as you know, New Zealand Music Month, and every Monday we'll be catching up with local artists and groups, and welcome into the studio, Kapabal, bro.
What's good, bro? It's good to be here. I used to listen to Atiawa when I was younger. So,
that's what we like to hear, bro. I remember that first song that you did, we played years.
It was about 9 years ago. I think. I think I was about 19 years old. And I'm 27 now. I came in when I was about 19 years old, not having a clue about the industry, but I had pressed up my own album and got it distributed myself in it. And yeah, Atiawa was the first station to play one of my tracks, and it got quite a lot of airplay, so I was quite happy about that. So props to Atiawa.
So that's taken us back, as you said, about 19 years ago now, bro.
9 years ago, bro, not 19.
9 years ago. 9, sorry. Did I say 19? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm making us both sound old, man. So obviously you've progressed a lot since then, bro? How's that been since, you know, when you first broke onto the scene to now?
I've just learnt so much. I guess I look back at that now and to see how much I've progressed. Like, I'm happy with that album. Oh, it was good, but this was 10 years ago, so I wasn't completely. I'm not 100% happy with it. Like, I've elevated heaps. Just meeting people through the industry and meeting people that criticise my work, and I always take that in and just do whatever it takes to improve my music. And I feel like I'm happy with the product that I'm putting out now. So that's me.
So 16 tracks on this one, bro. Your first album. Awesome, man.
Oh, that's the second album.
Second album, sorry.
That came out December 2008.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just working on my third album now, which maybe be out by the end of the year. I don't know, maybe early next year. But I've dropped 2 singles for that, and one that we will play tonight, which is Touch the Sky, and the other one, Rude and Abrasious, which isn't radio friendly. So.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that, bro. So tell us about what you write about.
I just write about really my life, really.
Yeah. Do you write all your songs?
Yeah, definitely write all my songs. I think as a rapper, you shouldn't have any other people write other stuff for you. I think I take pride in writing everything and doing something original. I always try to bring something original. Every track I try to do something different. So if people like it, people like it. If they don't, I don't really care. I just make music for me, and everyone that supports it is me. Like, all the support I get is me. Like, thanks everyone that support me out there.
Who produced this album?
There's production on that album before now. Half of it is by Taina Keelan. I don't know if you've heard of him. Yeah. You should have heard of him. If you haven't heard of him, well then you need to skill up your knowledge on New Zealand hip hop. And he also does R&B now as well, so he's a me singer. Just working with him, he is mean as well. Like, he's a real talented musician, and
obviously somebody that you look up to, bro. Yeah.
And there's a couple of tracks on there produced by me, and there's a couple of tracks produced by a couple of people from the States. One from Russia, I think. Yeah, one from Russia.
How did you come about getting someone from Russia to?
It's just through the internet. You just there's a lot of easy ways to connect
on the internet
with international artists, and you just MySpace, just message them, and
And like, speaking of MySpace, do you like use MySpace as the main vehicle to get your music out there? Like, apart from radio and other sources for music airplay.
Oh, I definitely use the internet a lot to get my music out there. I think because I'm 100% independent, so I think the internet is definitely a huge marketing tool, and you don't have to worry about the type of music that you're making when you're putting it on the net.
Do you think you'll always stay independent, bro? Do you think you'll ever hook up with like a label, or do you prefer just being independent?
I would like to be signed to a label just to get the weight off my shoulders, but I've been doing it independent for like 10 years now. It's, you know, since I started practically, and I've just learned so much how the industry works, and I know I can do it myself, so I don't need a label. And I guess it's more beneficial if you're willing to put in the hard work. But like I said, it would be good to have that weight taken off my shoulders when I can just focus on the music. I don't have to worry about the business side of things.
So tell us about the business side of things. Obviously it's hard working.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more involved than people realise. There's a lot more involved than I realised when I first started. I mean, I didn't have a clue.
So not only, I mean, are you out there rapping, bro, but you also have to do a bit of producing and then also market yourself as well?
Yeah, I mean...
So the whole thing?
Anything that a record label does, you can do. It's just having the knowledge of how they do it, or how do they reach the radio stations, or how do they get videos on TV, you know. It's really, because a record label is really just people like us, so it's just people like us running it. They just have the knowledge, and I guess they have the money. I think being signed to a label would be good if they had financial backing, because then I have never really had a huge amount of money, so I've had to put in the work, really just pushing it myself, and just making do with what I got, money wise.
So, speaking of money, you know, as we all know, we all like money. How did you fund, like, 3 albums, this is your second one, so you got another one coming up.
Yeah.
How did you fund, like, the production of all these albums?
Well, the first one, I borrowed the money, which is, I borrowed about $4,000.
So if you're an up-and-coming artist like yourself, are there places you can go to get funding to produce?
There's Creative New Zealand, which I applied for, which I never got. So there's New Zealand on Air, which fund music videos. Again, I've never got funding, but that hasn't stopped me from going out there and...
Haters, man. What's up with New Zealand on Air now?
But that hasn't stopped me, like,
I've still gone out and done it, bro?
Still gone out and done it, like... Yeah, there's ways to fund money. You can put on a gig and, you know, door sales or
sausage sizzles,
anything really. Like,
yeah.
You know, I used to actually sell CDs down Lower Hutt in Queensgate. Like, I used to stand on the side of the street, like, for real. I used to, you know, you want to buy a CD. I mean, that's... So I guess the money, I wouldn't do that now, but
yeah.
But that money that I got from that, you know, funded better equipment and funded better, you know what I mean? So if you want it hard enough, you're going to find a way to get that money to keep pushing your CDs out there. And if you're smart with it, you'll keep doubling up your money, and you'll keep getting more money, and you'll keep getting better equipment. And at the same time, you'll get better at making music. And
hard out. Awesome. Well, we'll play that single real soon. Touch the Sky. Now, I see that you've also got a music video to that song as well, bro.
Yes.
Who's the young lady in that song?
I honestly don't
Sorry,
know.
I had to ask that. Sorry.
I honestly don't know. Like,
No, it's because all the boys in the office were looking at it today, bro. They're like, oh, man, I wonder who that chick is.
The one I'm in bed with at the start.
Yeah.
Lucky
guy, man.
I just really turned up, and yeah, I didn't have a clue who I was gonna be in the bed with. So there was the rec that organised that. So
okay, awesome, bro. And the music video, is it on obviously the internet? What about music television? Have they picked it up or not quite yet?
I got an email from TVNZ probably a couple of weeks ago asking for me to send it on Better Digi, which I did.
Sweet.
So they've added it to their library. I don't know whether they'll play it or they will not. But C4 and Juice should have it in their library, hopefully.
Yep.
But I don't know if they'll play it. And if they don't, I don't care. I'll just push it through YouTube or give out DVDs for free. Like, I don't like to make excuses. I don't like to rely on
those
other
mediums.
people. But
yeah.
And if I mean, it'll be awesome if they play it. If they don't, like I said, I'll still keep grinding.
How much of your stuff is on YouTube? bro?
Quite a lot. Like I try to update my YouTube on a regular basis when I have time. Quite a busy fella, so I don't update it as much as I wanted. But
Yeah.